Hey, welcome back to Pappy Tinkers. Instead of one of my usual tinkering videos, today's it's a response to a community question that Jason over at Blue Ox Models put out, and I seen Mark's video first, Hobby Dude, and I found out we have a couple more things in common than just the models and the videos. We used to shoot in some of the same competitions together, although maybe not the same time or place. But they both put out good questions about mental health and how we deal with it, and is modeling a part of it? And I have to say yes. For me and Mark, we've seen stuff that we don't want to see, we don't want to remember. One of the things that Mark talked about was having to knock on somebody's door and let them know that their life has changed forever. I've had to do that. It's a horrible, horrible feeling. And I know this because I've been on both sides of that door. I've had to knock on mine. And on top of that, I've found friends and family that have gone away. Been the first ones to find them and had to make the phone calls for that. I've even helped clean up from some places. Some of this is caused by mental health, that people had problems, issues that they didn't know how to deal with, things that they couldn't resolve on their own, and they thought that there was no way out. And it's easy to get to that point. Everybody has things that they feel that they can't talk about, or they're worried about what other people will think of them if they do talk about it. And so they keep it inside. They don't find a release for it, and it just builds and builds and builds, and that's very unhealthy. And I know because there's still things that I won't talk about. But you have to have a release. You have to have something that you do, someone that you talk to, some way to keep your own mental health. There's people that turn to drugs, they turn to the bottle, they turn to sex, and those things don't work. I've tried 2 of them, and it's just a temporary thing, just like when the alcohol wears off, it's still there the next morning. Those aren't the solutions. So what do you do if you don't feel that you can talk to somebody? Take some time. Take some time for yourself. Put your mind at work, put your hands at work doing something else instead of holding that cup, instead of holding that bottle. Pick up a piece of wood and see what you can make with it. Pick up a model and decide how you want to make it. Pick up a piece of leather and make a new wallet. Anything to keep your mind and your hands busy. And you know what? When you do that, I think you'll get more than just another day or a little bit more time. You'll actually get some satisfaction. You'll feel some relief, some joy, some happiness over something that you created, something that you built, something that you made. I actually believe that's part of our DNA, to try to make things. We live in an age where we can go out and buy whatever we need off the internet or the store. There's no need to have to actually make things. We don't have to make our bowls or tables or stuff. We do it because we can. We do it because we find pleasure in it. We find satisfaction in it. I call this our creative gene. Why does an artist paint? Why does a musician put notes on a piano and make beautiful music? Because it makes them feel good. It's their hobby. It's something that gives them satisfaction inside. And I think it's something that all humans have and all humans need in one way, shape, or form. I had a friend in this community even talk about this the other day, before I saw the videos from Mark and Jason, that they were having some strong depression issues. And we need to get past that. We need to be there for people. We need to be there for our friends. We need to help them find the ways, even if we're not talking about how to build this model or that model or the paint. We need to help each other's own mental health. And I truly believe that this is the best community on YouTube for it. I've seen us all come together for other people that have been sick and ill and passed on. And this is just a great community. I haven't seen this with anything else on YouTube. I'm thankful to be in it. I'm thankful that you guys have accepted me in it. Now, I'm far from the best example of what you can do to improve your mental health because of all that I'm still fighting and going through. But you do need to find outlets for it, whether it's with your hands, your friends. We've all been through something. If nothing else, we all have the lockdown in common where everything changed. And we're still trying to rebuild from that. It's not easy. And we've all had our own unique circumstances and battles that we've gone through these last few years. There really is a mental health crisis in the United States. It's not just something that the media talks about and stuff. It's there, it's real. We're all living through it. But for those of you who have thought about taking the easy way out, there really is a light at the end of the tunnel. There is a solution, and we can find it. You might not be able to see it, but maybe you can find a little bit of it with your hands and you make something totally different. Or better yet, reach out to a friend. Take care of yourselves and each other. Have a great day from Pappy.